So I'm gonna start this video off hot, but I need y'all to stick with me, okay? I am not, okay, because in having these different conversations that I've been having over the past few days, right? Because people like to like tie, you know, my race into, I guess, their point, into their points, right? They like to compare like oppression and civil rights and all of that different shit. Let me make this shit clear. I am probably one of the, I'm probably considered a very radical person. So, since my race comes up a lot in these different conversations, right? What about what about the oppression black people face? What about what about civil rights? What about if people bar black people from things? I'm not the biggest fan of integration. I don't think that integration was beneficial for black people. Like if I was alive back then, I might have asked for some different shit. Okay. I think that what I would have wanted to ask for was that if black people build our own shit, okay, and have build our cities and towns, which the black community had done time after time after time, okay, since 1865, I would ask for our shit to not be touched. I would ask I would have asked for sovereignty, right? And the right to govern ourselves and function and move really as a separate entity entirely. I would have asked us to not have to pay no damn taxes. That's the back pay on the reparations. I would have asked for us to not be barred from loans, right? There was predatory lending that happened to the black community. The black community have been shut out of literally like every anything. But if we did want to do business with other communities and stuff like that, then we should be able to do business with other communities, set up various different trade, lines, stuff like that. If we were open to it and if they were open to it, which during the Reconstruction era and during the other times that black people had their own communities and neighborhoods and towns, this was already taking place right before they went and massacred them and burned the shit down. I would have asked for us to be able to just outright own our shit. And any sort of intermingling and interactions and stuff could have taken place. Like, yeah, go ahead and legalize that shit or whatever, so that those, we can kick it, we can chill because y'all cool or whatnot. But I would have really, I don't like integration because I feel like how it played out is that it created a tighter reign of control over the black community and made us even more so susceptible to white supremacy and systemic oppression because of the way that it led to us having to go through them for our education, to go through them to get a house, to go through them to get a job, to go through them to really do anything, right? To go through them even to try to get to success, even to try to get to what we economically need. We've dealt with economic alienation since integration. We've dealt with mass incarceration since integration because we don't govern ourselves. Like we are subject to these people placing people in our communities with the sole objective of locking us up and arresting us, or worse, pew pewing us. We've been exploited so been exploited so badly just for people to turn a profit, right? We have literally been a cash crop since we got to this country. We've been a cash crop, okay? We've been a cash crop since the motherfucking 1500s, okay? And the fueling factor of so many things being kept on bottom entry level places at companies so that billionaires can make billions off of our labor and our work for low fucking pay and pennies on the dollars because we're like the lowest paid fucking demographic and shit. We can't get fair wages, we can't get equal salaries, we can't get equal job opportunities, we can't get equal anything. It's literally just equal in name but not even really enforced. So, like I said, these are the things I would have asked for um, in knowing what I know now. But I understand that, our wonderful leaders, our wonderful black leaders and civil rights movers and shakers and revolutionaries, they didn't notice. They wasn't aware that the shit was gonna be like this. So there's that. Like, it would be nice to have a safe space that we can go to that hasn't been impacted by systemic poverty, which increased the rates of crime, and low education, which increases the rates of crime, and all the other shit that has happened here. So that's actually my stance on it for anybody who cared and was wondering. Like, I don't mind pulling myself self up by my bootstraps, right? To do anything in regards to the black community. I just don't want to be hindered. It's like, just don't hinder me, right? If I do it or whatever, let me do it and let me do the shit fair and square. That's what I'd ask for. Just let me do the shit fair and square. No obstacles, no hindrances, no nothing. Whatever I take, whatever I make, whatever I make happen, I keep. We keep. That's it. That's what I would have wanted. That's what I'd have asked for. That's what I would have asked for. I would have asked for there to be some type of actual enforced like the integration. People, listen, we don't even got police precincts that take it seriously and looking for our missing people. Push our cases down to the bottom and don't even care about it. But then we don't have the ability to really help our communities, to protect our communities, because if I try to protect my community in the way that I feel like I need to do it, which is handing out, consequences and repercussions, that's a crime. So that's how I feel. And even with dang healthcare, our healthcare ain't even taken seriously, even though research proved that we fare better when we have a black doctor, but we don't have a lot of black doctors because they made it difficult for black people to get education and to be a damn doctor. Like, I mean, all of it is just, it's too much.